when the game lets you print unlimited replicas by the Russian Badger.
Active Matter is the latest game by the War Thunder Snail people where mankind is stuck in a never-ending death match against the Shadow Realm.
Oh my god, oh my god.
The Shadow Wizard Money Gang is winning, by the way, because their ability to change gravitational force and space topology means they can punch you really, really hard.
Cause of death! One punch you hard!
And it's up to you to win this war by collecting a mysterious material before the anomalies knock your lights out. This material is called, wait for it, active matter, the most valuable resource in the universe that must be extracted, no matter the environmental cost. You know, he who controls the spice controls the universe, that kind of thing.
You don't know nothing about that.
To make your life even harder, the devs stuck physics in the recycle bin, turning gravity from a hard law into a mild suggestion.
Mom said you can't run on the wall when she's gone.
And don't worry if you're feeling a little confused, because I consider myself an active matter expert, and even I have questions without answers. Why does the tech tree have a T90 and KA50 Black Shark when I'm running around with a rusty Makarov? Why am I the only one that brought NVGs when we are fighting sentient black holes at night?
The bullets don't care how dark it is, so
Why are my friends selling an unlimited number of M16s for an unlimited number of credits via the world's worst infinite money glitch?
I was committing, like, money fraud.
And the most important question of all, why is this game so goddamn hard?
Genuinely, I'd rather be in the fucking Saddam Hussein hole than play that bad.
I can't promise to answer these questions by the end of the video, but I can promise that my homies will throw up gang signs and scream at volumes loud enough to crash an iPhone 4.
I just want you to know, I'm gonna get a kill and instantly hit this shit.
So stick around and join me in exploring active matter from the ground up. Or ground down, I guess.
Sigurd, where the fuck did you put my house, dog?
I liked it. I thought it was a good intro. Minute 43, it felt a little long, but honestly, it felt like Badger being really professional, and I kind of dig that.
Put it back now.
I walked into a room.
Oh my God.
This is not the view I want of my scenic
I gotta fucking move out
Golden
of Florida,
Corral
bro.
parking lot.
I think I have enough active matter to bring you back, buddy. I'm logging you in here.
Sigurd, this is going to severely reduce the property value.
Me reducing property values on a daily
Okay,
basis
I'm
with my
rebuilding
AKS
him.
74U.
Thank you to Active Matter for sponsoring this video and letting me showcase the early version of the game along with all the wackiness it has to offer.
Man, I hate living in Florida.
Oh, God.
Pick up the early version of the game in my link down in the description or the pinned comment. I promise you that it is worth every penny, and there's so many ways to buy it, it's not even funny.
You can buy this game with Razor Gold.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can pay for this game with 7-Eleven cash.
This gives heat.
Playing in a squad is the best way to experience the game, so I'll leave a link to my Discord where you can find teammates and turn this thing into a co-op experience.
It's not as serious as Tarkov, but it is.
Holy shit! What?
There's a gravity mine.
Oh, and the fun isn't only on PC, because Active Matter is coming to Xbox and PlayStation in early 2026. Now let's get to the bottom of what's so active about this matter.
It's so good joke. I'm so mixed on how to feel about Gaijin, because on one hand, like, they seem to put out some good projects, and they seem to put out like games, like they put out games, but at the same time, it's a meme at this point. I can't escape War Thunder. The moment I feel like I escape War Thunder, someone's talking to me about the T-34. Like, it's really strange, and like it's weird because I feel like War Thunder kind of like warps perception because of some of their business practices. It's so strange, right? Like, the FOMO, right? Did you get the Sturmtiger once upon a time? No, Gratz, you will never own the Sturmtiger, right? And that's kind of like, I don't know, like you could argue that's kind of like, I guess, an Excalibur Prime thing from Warframe, or like adjacent, right? Or like the Cloud Strife hairstyle from Final Fantasy XIV. Did you do the thing once upon a time to get it? No. Like, an exclusivity is not a bad thing. I also have like weird isms with how War Thunder is like made because of like really long spawn protection and clipping planes on the runway. So it's one of those that, like, I don't know. It's strange. I wonder if it's War Thunder, because like Badger's having fun, and he gets done in War Thunder, but he's having fun with games like this, and it seems like people genuinely have fun with their games. I wonder if War Thunder has kind of this weird like negative feedback loop, kind of like Destiny 2 has, right? Like how the Destiny community, you interact with the community, and the game has and the community's had an impact on the game, and that leads into this weird negative feedback loop. I wonder if that's the same with War Thunder. Interesting.
If I do another one of those, can one of you just hit my house with a fucking Scud missile? Active Matter is a player versus environment extraction shooter, or PvPvE, which means that every time you enter a raid, you'll be up against other meat-based human players.
Oh, he's right in front of you.
Behind
That's
the bus, behind the bus.
horrifying.
Along with horrifying NPC anomalies that most of the time really get a kick out of punching you to death.
Oh my
dead.
god, you just got knocked the fuck out by an anomaly, dude. Thank you for the gun, by the way.
You play the role of an operative tasked with entering these anomalous zones, figuring out everything you can, killing everything you can, taking everything you can, and most importantly, extracting with everything you can.
I didn't kill him. Are you serious? I just
Unfortunate.
magged up to 50 and I didn't kill him.
Because nobody cares.
Literally me when I do an invasion in DT Renegades. Sometimes you just unload and you're just like, man, that still didn't get that. Bro. Hashtag relatable.
If you looted the flashiest night vision goggles or the hottest flamethrower, if you weren't able to take it home and hang it up on your wall.
All right, hit that evac, bro.
Okay, yeah, for real, for real.
We gotta get out of here.
We gotta go, bro. We're a danger to ourselves more than the enemies.
That's a terrible combination, by the way. NVGs and a flamethrower sound super awesome until you actually see it for yourself, and you actually won't see it for yourself.
Okay, yeah, while you're wearing MVGs, I'm the asshole. My retinas are fried right now. This is so bright.
I can't see shit. This game kicks ass.
Each raid is broken down into objectives called contracts, which are never really that complicated. Find a flash drive, take a photo, kill something human, kill something haunted, and stick it in your backpack. It's all super straightforward.
Yeah.
Blasted, dude. Blasted.
You can sign up for more objectives. Some objectives are mandatory and require their completion before you can extract, and some objectives are basically just picking up 15 pieces of random junk.
I love how half the quests in this game are just like go literally find random garbage.
The difficulty of these objectives are never really about the objectives themselves, but about what the zone is going to throw your way, because the shadow government is not a big fan of taking it easy on you.
Oh my god, oh my god, they are so startling. And they blink, please. Oh my god, you got turned into tar, dude. What the This is so scary.
Wait, that's sick.
Holy
Cause of death
Was
punch you hard.
Too hard.
You see what I'm saying now? Grabbing a flash drive isn't hard, but grabbing a flash drive when a gaggle of sentient bushes are Naruto running zigzag patterns and punching you in the neck is hard.
Holy fuck. Jesus.
The push section, bro.
Those are in fact bushes running at you.
Gun is empty.
They have legs, bro.
In general, a raid usually goes something like this. You and your homies drop into a zone and start knocking out objectives. The anomalies you kill along the way will drop active matter, which you keep in a watch on your wrist. If any of your teammates die, you can use active matter to bring them back. If you kill other players, you can hack their watches or mine vaults to steal their active matter, with the major note here being that it pings the location of their body for everybody to see on the map. For every unit of active matter you extract, you're rewarded with 100 credits, and if you die, you lose all your shit to the zone. You will still get tokens and credits for the contracts you completed, but you'll fail any contract that required extraction, and again, all your gear is gone. Then the cycle starts all over again, with you entering the zone, knocking out contracts, and trying to extract as much loot in your backpack as humanly possible.
It's Get a Bag Tuesday. If you're not out there getting the bag, put a grenade in your pocket, pull the pin, and blow yourself the fuck up.
What makes this loop so addictive to somebody like me is one word: risk. The extraction shooter genre is dominated by the two opposing forces of fear and greed, and it transforms the whole experience into such a rush. Like if you enter a raid armed to the teeth with two primary weapons, a sidearm, meds, armor, the whole 9 yards, you've got a much higher chance of finishing contracts and bulldozing anybody that challenges you.
I mean, not far off.
Oh, I got railed. There's a guy in the
I hit him really hard. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, I blasted him. He's dead. He's very dead now.
But that gear is very expensive. It makes you a prime target for everybody in the server, and most importantly, it gives you something to lose.
Grouse, what the hell? This drone is actually really cool.
Yo, I just DoorDashed some sunships and the drone just fucking passed me. Hey, I'm down here.
On the other hand, there's a risk-free option with Rent-A-Gear, which spawns you in with low-tier loot for free, and most importantly, gives you absolutely nothing to lose.
I rented a it said rent a gear.
You take your busted ass shitty loadout and kill one kitted out enemy, and you just went from broke to rich with one rusty magazine.
Is that you? Oh, that's green. That's green. Who's green? Who's green?
Nobody. Smoke him.
Okay. Fucking scragged, baby.
But even
So, I mean, the loop does make sense, right? Like, hearing him explain it, because, like, I had one of my mods gifted me Tarkov, so that's going to be something I have to tackle at some point. I'm just not and obviously we have Arc Raiders that came out. That's a thing. Marathon, I guess, is still going to be a thing, which will date this video because Marathon hasn't come out yet as of reacting to this. Like, I'm just not super interested in the extraction shooter genre. Like, I enjoy hearing his thoughts about it. I enjoy hearing his breakdown and his explanation of why the systems work and why this is fun. And I love it. It's fascinating. For me, I think I'm just more of a mechanically focused player, right? And that comes out in the games I play, like Destiny 2, right? Running Kingsfall, right? What are we doing optimal DPS wise? Are we all using like Whisper Field Prep, Whisper of the Worm, and someone's running Darcy? Are we running Bait and Switch Kata? Right? Like, obviously, I think I'm just more mechanically focused. I also like being able to invest hundreds and thousands of hours into games to be able to like build up gear, right? Diablo 2 Resurrected, my current thing right now is I don't even remember what I need to get right now, dude. It's been so long since I looked at it. Like Diablo 2, because I was going for a Smited in build. I know I need Archon Plate. I literally have the roll for it too. I have the runes for the rune words too. But like, I don't know. It's so strange because Destiny 2, right? Be able to go ahead and grind out, new weapons of the season, whatever new role it's got, right? High investment, right? We're looking Chains of Honor, Archon Plate. We're looking at Last Wish Phase Blade, Crown of Ages, Corona, which is Berber, right? Some pretty high tier ruins. In terms of Mercenary, you're looking at Reaper's Toll Thresher. You're looking at a Treachery Mage Plate, right? Like, I mean, things like that you hear, and it's, if you're not, too read up on Diablo, it's going to be nothing to you. I'm very passively read up on it, but things that reasonably will take you either getting incredibly lucky or will just take time to grind out. I'm much more a fan of, me personally, I'm much more a fan of grinding in a game, and I'll grind out 50 raids, okay? If it takes me 50 raids, I'll run Kingsfall 50 times if I can craft every single weapon and craft the exotic, right? 100% something I would absolutely do. But this definitely appeals towards a different kind of player. And it's fine that I'm not the target demographic of this, because there are people who, want to feel that thrill of a PvP experience, that, high risk, high reward, or going in with that low risk and being able to sleeve someone out of their gear, right? It definitely appeals to a different kind of player. And it's important as gamers that we acknowledge that while we may get frustrated with, oh boy, here's another extraction shooter, there are people who do enjoy and who do play these games. And as long as they're done well, that's really all that matters.
Renters aren't safe from fear and greed, because let's say you've had a killer round, you've looted a bunch of players, your contracts are done, but you spot one more enemy on a rooftop that is absolutely loaded. Do you play it safe and extract with what you've got, or do you risk it all and go head to head with the final enemy in hopes of scoring the sweetest loot you've ever seen?
Even though all my objectives are complete and I'm just gambling the entire farm of this raid on this, oh my god, I got shot and I died.
Oof, rough.
He was looking at the ladder.
I think you're starting to get it now. Fear and greed. This tug of war will infect your every decision in active matter, and there's no escaping it. You might think turning your car around to rescue a teammate might be a noble decision, or it might be the decision that ruins your whole run. It's always a gamble, and one of the two emotions always wins out. Fear or greed.
We're just going to extract. We already got the shit we need. I don't care. All right, okay, come back. No, you fucking moron! I'm gone. I don't care.
They smeared your shit across the whole yard, gang.
No, don't shoot me, you morons.
I got what I needed.
Oh, we mutualed. What a fucking joke. God damn it. See what happens when I stop the car? Like, I'm not going to stop the car ever again.
Don't stop the car. Just keep going.
Gear truly is the bread and butter of extraction shooters, and active matter is no different. It magically transforms an ordinary first-person shooter into a real-time strategy game. On one hand, the game is fast, because your lizard brain is on high alert with the safety off, ready to engage enemy players in a split second.
Oh, bad guy. Is that you?
That's a real boy.
I just killed somebody.
Yet on the other hand, the game is slow because you're using your big brain to manage your inventory, constantly evaluating what gear to pick up, what gear to leave behind, and if you've got enough ammo to survive the raid.
Crow, should I go back and unload that single round in the chamber of that PM63? I think that would be really efficient. I feel like that would be really economical. Let me find that.
But
unload round from the chamber.
The way active matter is split into the micro of combat and the macro of inventory has had me literally dreaming about gear in my sleep, and I'm not kidding. If that's cringe, that's cringe. That's who I am.
Hey, can you count my bullets in this magazine, please?
It's about time we got into the nitty-gritty of gear anyways, and unlike the bizarre anomalous zones tweaking out from the effects of active matter, the arsenal in this game is actually very realistic.
Okay, just stand back. Just stand back.
Goddamn! It's like my summers in Louisiana.
My graphics card will break before I will. I swear. I swear.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
My graphics card is the weak link here. I swear to you.
The easy
If I understand it correctly, though, I mean, obviously that's a joke, right? But a lot of games have issues running on modern hardware, and that has to do with optimization, right? Nothing should like Badger, I'm pretty sure, has high 40 series, high 50 series, right? And obviously, like, rendering is a little different, right? But, like, in terms of gameplay, there should be nothing that would reasonably push his card. Nothing on the market. The problem is that things do push it because they're so poorly optimized. And that really is a big sticking point with me in trying to pick up new games, is because a lot of modern games, and this is actually my worry for Resident Evil Requiem, so we're going to see how that goes. Silent Hill Forte as well. Just it hard crashed my PC like twice because of something. Games being optimized, I want that to be the focus again, because that helps with so much. Very much a big selling point. I will say, as well as an aside as well, that I think the concept of an extraction shooter really, it works. I like the concept. I like the loop. The problem is when you introduce the PvP elements, that it's so common to run into cheaters in any game, whether that's Destiny 2, whether that's Call of Duty, whether that, and I think it's you know, I don't know if it's disproportionately FPS genre, but I mean, like, yeah, I'm sure there's people who, you know, cheat online in fighting games too. The problem I run into with PvP is, if it's fair, a system like this works, and a system like this could even be a selling point for me. The game has to be actively moderated, and you will still run into cheaters, right? Battlefield 6 still runs into cheaters, despite literally having to go into my BIOS and change settings to make it work, right? There's still cheaters on Battlefield 6, right? So in a fair competitive environment, I'm fine with ideas like this. When we start introducing people, and because people do and will cheat, they can and will, that's where a concept like this starts to make me shy away, which is unfortunate.
The easiest way to understand loot in this game is to show you the absolute richest and absolute poorest you can enter a raid. To be perfectly clear, I am not talking about the version of the game you buy, because I bought the lowest tier standard edition of the game and still managed to become rich with in-game items, mainly after getting like a zillion kills with the default MP5 they give me.
Oh, contact!
Oh, turn soldier. Turn soldier.
Absolutely blasted her ass. I got him. Oh. I lit him up hard. He's dead. Got him.
But visualizing high-tier gear as rich and low-tier gear as poor makes things a whole lot simpler to understand. Absolute brokey status, where you're a straight-up bum, is rent-a-gear, similar to what Tarkov players would call a scavenger or scav. Now, there is a bit of randomness here, because sometimes your loadout is complete dog shit, and other times it's actually pretty good.
Sigrid, they gave me a fucking Makarov and a double-barrel shotgun.
We got the same loadout. We have the exact same loadout for the rent-a-gear.
Yo, that's a fresh-ass loadout. Got an M4, got a 1911, got an axe, got a goofy-ass skull-looking mask, and you got a helmet? So. This is dank.
Could not be me, bro. Rusty PM63. This shit barely
I hope you fucking die, so that's awesome, bro. Yeah.
The upside of rent-a-gear is that you'll probably have a decent loadout to work with. A primary, a sidearm most of the time, a little armor, a melee, a vest, and a backpack. But the first thing you'll notice after entering a raid is that your ammo is going to vanish. There's so many monsters in the anomalous zone that it makes Vietnam look like a Chuck E. Cheese, and no matter how many bullets you bring, it's never enough.
Okay, Grouse, I think my new standard is 300 rounds.
Oh my god.
like especially when it comes to, if you have a map with a lot of PvE, I'm just bringing in 10 mags.
Yeah. There's probably some person who's like autistic about Vietnam, but wasn't it like 5.56 rounds were so light, people were just like, fuck it, 500 rounds.
Pardon, if my eyes are blinking today, I don't know what's going on, because I don't know if it's just my eyes are bugging out today. I don't know what's going on with that. I know that's been a pretty big point that a couple commenters have brought up. I don't know why some videos, just, I don't know. So sorry if my eyes are blinking excessively. I mean, autism and games like this do go hand in hand for all intents and purposes, right? They do go hand in hand, and I mean, rightfully so. And I think playing into that is honestly just a really good thing for games to do.
On patrol, just like 4 bandoliers, like, fuck it, dude. I'm just, fuck it.
Meds are the second item you're short on as a renter, because stabbing yourself with healing ampules is mandatory given how much the anomalies love to punch you in your limbs, and without them, it can be a death sentence.
No more meds. I'm blowing myself up. You coming with me, bitch? I'm smoking you.
Armor is another big one, because kitted out operatives usually have around 4 plates, sometimes 8 plates, and you're lucky to have 2. Ceramic body armor has won me gunfights against renters that I absolutely positively should have lost after doing some dumb shit like forgetting to put a magazine in my gun.
Oh, dude, directly ahead of us, Russ. I have no ammo. I have no ammo.
Hold on, I think I can flank him.
I blasted his ass. Don't worry about it. Okay, holy shit. Holy shit. Jeez, that shotgun. He caught me. I did not put a mag in my M4. That was
I have an enriched healing item for you.
hilariously bad.
Renters also don't have access to chrono genes, which are passive upgrades to your character that range from the useful to the absurd. From faster movement speed to less fall damage to more bullet resistance, all the way to a 90% reduction in body temperature so you're harder to see on thermal scopes. And this one even has a Mr. Freeze reference in the description. You cannot make this shit up.
I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
As a scumbag loot goblin that needs to carry the entire map home, I usually just stack carrying capacity genes so I can carry a ton of shit without a movement speed penalty, because once your pack becomes a little too full, it will slow you down.
Oh, I got a PKM. You guys are so poor right now. You guys are so poor.
But don't let these disadvantages of rent-a-gear discourage you, because remember that you're playing risk-free. You've got absolutely nothing to lose, and if you ask me, that's the most fun way to play the game. You're only one gunfight away from picking up a monster loadout, and I've punked other players with better gear more times than I can count.
Yeah, you're by yourself now, so free reign.
Got his ass, fellas.
Now that you've seen all the ups and downs of what poor looks like, let's flip the script and see what rich looks like, so you can see how the other half lives.
Hold on. Let me get up there before you loot any of that. I get first
No,
dibs.
no.
Oh, okay.
Move aside.
Hold on. I don't want the broke people getting their hands on rich people items.
Definitely not.
They don't deserve it.
Classic
Economic
Badger.
mobility does not exist when I'm around. I will
feel like
destroy
he's
you.
gonna pull up a blower. Proletariat will receive nothing but crumbs.
Nog, if you saw an FN scar, I'm not even sure you would know what to do with it. All right, buddy?
No.
Badger's talking about wage gaps and FN Herstall. Fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna shoot you with a Draco. The weapon of the common man and Chief Keef.
The first thing to know about rich is that you don't have to go all rich or all poor in your squad. It's a very viable tactic to have one player in your squad kitted out while the other 2 rent, and you can shower them with all the good gear you find because you don't need it.
We hate you. We don't fuck with you. Here's $100. You're a very likable person, bro.
Second thing, being rich is not necessarily better because you do have so much to lose. Do you have any idea how much it stings to enter a raid with night vision goggles, an M82, full armor, meds, grenades, and a tricked out shotgun only to have your head blown off 90 seconds from spawn? It feels like getting your wallet stolen 35 times in a row.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck my chungus life, dude.
Attachments are the first big perk of being kitted out, because a naked M4 is incredibly loud, bad, and hard to see enemies with, bad. You take that same M4 and pair it with an ACOG and a suppressor, and suddenly you can see people that can't see you, and they have no idea what direction you're firing from.
I'm dead.
I died too.
Hanger next to you.
Oh God, he's shooting at me.
I'm actually just gonna wait till they loot you, Goose.
Good call.
There you are. Scragged, baby. Hell yeah, brother. No, she's trying to flank.
Dangerous game.
I don't think she can outscope me. You're prone. Got your ass, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Hopefully there's not somebody else.
In a broader sense, a kitted out operative means you're ready for any situation, no matter how rare the circumstances. Like there's a shock mechanic after you get shot or hit really hard where you're temporarily down for 15 seconds and can only get up by waiting out the timer or using a painkiller. And as a kitted out operative, my ass can always afford to have a painkiller in my backpack.
Ooh, a small backpack.
That is a lot of things.
Oh my God, there was a dude in here. Real human on my X. I'm in shock. I'm gonna use a painkiller.
Okay.
Did he bait you with that backpack?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh shit.
I have a
That's
painkiller though.
kind of nutty.
That's not you. That's not you.
I just killed somebody. Hopefully that was not you.
I'm still alive. We're good.
That painkiller was so clutch.
On that same note of being ready for any situation, grenades are yet another luxury of a kitted out operative that goes overlooked. There are so many anomalies that are such a pain in the ass to kill with bullets, yet incredibly easy to dispatch with a grenade that having one on hand is basically a get out of jail free card.
Come to me, we'll do the strat. Come to me, we'll do the strat. Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me.
I don't like the strat. I don't like the strat.
I don't care what the strat's doing. The strat's doing the strat.
Cool. Strat done.
The statue anomaly is a perfect example of this, because just one grenade can turn any one of these blockheads to dust.
Wait. For science.
You can jump out of windows? That's hilarious.
Oh, it worked! Hell yeah, brother, it worked!
Yet if you don't have a grenade, that same anomaly is going to be a nightmare for the next 10 minutes and crush you if you break eye contact. So I hope you like hanging out with Slenderman.
You install one game, now you gotta collect 7 pages. Where the fuck am I?
Dude, collect my pages.
Yo, I just found a little boo-boo in here.
Oh my god, that's so scary. That is so
If you line of
scary.
sight too long, it'll follow you.
I swear to God, bro, you take
get
one
weeping
lift
angels?
instead of an Uber Black in your hair. This shit sucks.
Like,
He
he's
does not
taking
care.
damage. What do I
Bro
do?
does not care. Quick snap. Just quick turn.
He's quick.
He's really far. He moved really far.
God damn. All right,
Hey, we heard about Lord and Savior.
All right, you found one of the pages. Good job. You found one of the pages.
I think the best way to
But I think that this is what at least on the PvE side of things, I can't speak to mixing PvP in there. I think this is what like a PvE extraction shooter could do very well, right? Like we've talked about a couple of times about how Resident Evil could have a very competent extraction shooter, right? Imagine you go into a biohazard zone, right? And you have a bunch of BOWs, and there's enough variety, right? Like let's look at like Resident Evil 5, right? You have the ones that burst from the head, the Cephalo. You got the Duvalia, the ones that are the giant, the orb, the armored orb with the funny sucker mouth, right in the center. You got the Kipepeo, which are the flying ones, right? Like and then you can pull from RE4, the El Gigantes and stuff, right? Like there's enough enemy. Like that's obviously just focusing on like Plaga and Plaga type 2, right? But I mean, there's enough enemy variety that you could insert as a BSAA operative or a Blue Umbrella operative, and you could go through having to scavenge for stuff, right? Or you do major contracts, get a T virus sample, G virus sample, but like something like that would work, right? So I think a lot of it is PvP focused right now. So I like seeing PvE elements at least introduced. It sounds like there's PvP elements to this still, but I think there could be a fully PvE extraction shooter type game, and I think that there are certain series like Resident Evil and other zombie games as well, and that would probably see another resurgence of zombie games at that point. But the games that could do that incredibly well, like there are series that are absolutely set up for that. Imagine like Valve releasing a Left 4 Dead version of this, right? Right, you have your 4 survivors, DLC pack, get 4 more survivors, DLC pack, get 4 more survivors, right? And your goal is to hop on in. Your goal is to get your bio bombs and recover artifacts like special guitars, right? And that leads into CS:GO's type skins for things like the guitar and katana, right? I don't know. Like there's ways you could do that in a PvE setting. I think that the market still has things that can be explored with it, and it can definitely appeal to the PvE crowd. It just has to be done right.
to describe the luxury of being rich is the word custom. A Renegade loadout is incredibly generic, whereas a custom loadout can be tailored to the specific raid you find yourself in. Overgrowth maps are a perfect example, because these raids spawn so many anomalies on you at every objective that it drives me to my wit's end.
Okay, never playing that fuck-ass map ever again.
Genuinely, I'd rather be in the fucking Saddam Hussein hole than play.
These anomalies are called flower men, and what makes them so difficult is that they all spawn at once, they all dodge your shots like they've got a maxed out perk deck, and they all love to fold you like an omelet.
I swear, chat, they're hard to hit, alright? Oh my god, I just got my shit ran by a bunch of flowermen. Damn, look at how I died like the biggest bitch. Go over and look at my corpse. What the fuck? Dude, look at my corpse. Ain't no way I died like that. I got literally folded. I got punched too hard and I folded.
Yet even the most annoying anomalies on the most annoying map are no match for a single operative running a single flamethrower. Kryptonite doesn't shouldn't even begin to describe. You get to turn a nightmare of a raid into fucking Candyland, all because you can afford to run a custom operative carrying propane and propane accessories.
Come to me.
Boy.
Just run past me. Just run past me.
Yep. Let him have it.
It seems there's something interesting.
There you go.
That's so convenient.
How does this guy check the ammo on his flamethrower? He just looks at the propane can and shakes it.
That's how he grabs the gas tank. And,
I mean,
Now that you've got a feel of what it's like playing rich versus playing poor, let me break down how to be a scumbag loot goblin so you can ball out the entire time.
My client merely flashed a gun on his IG live stream. He should not be suspended for 3 seasons. In my opinion.
Keeping it dummy simple here, there are 3 main currencies in the game. Credits are used to buy stuff. Monolith tokens are used to unlock stuff. Crystallized active matter is used to level up. And the active matter you find in raid is not the same as crystallized active matter. There is a little nuance here because you technically can level up with monolith tokens and you can buy stuff with crystallized active matter and you can convert crystallized active matter into credits, but don't worry about all that. Credits, buy. Tokens, unlock. Crystals, level up. You get credits by doing basically anything or by using the refiner. You can shove any loot you want in here and it'll give you credits for it. Or you can put specific loot in here like the remains of anomalies and it'll give you chrono genes. Remember those passive perks I was talking about earlier? You get tokens mainly by completing contracts, but also from killing unique anomalies and hacking mine vaults of dead players. And you get crystals by doing special contracts that are only available in certain raids, usually much more of a nightmare and often in the dark.
Thou shalt not get
Holy
active
shit,
matter.
this is dark. It is very
pretty
dark.
oppressive.
It's a little dark out.
So let's say you want
So before we move on, I do like that he actually explains that there's a little bit of interplay and nuance in regards to the currencies being able to interact with each other. I like that he explains that as kind of like a footnote, but it doesn't, he doesn't really like kind of what I do, right? You know how I'll pause and I bog down the entire video because I tangent for like 3 minutes? Yeah, I appreciate that he didn't do that.
use the iconic M16A4 at level 5, aka Epsilon, of the monolith. You gotta complete the requirements, like killing 20 flower men and 20 dendroids, which are basically just trees that want to shoot you.
Oh, yes, dendroids.
Okay.
Dendroids have fucking guns? Since when?
The dendroids just walking around like people are so fucking funny, dude. I'm watching them doing like a knife holding walk loop.
Once you've cut down the trees, you can unlock level 5 with tokens or crystals. Then you can use more tokens to unlock the M16A4, and that does 2 things. 1, it unlocks it in the shop so you can buy it with credits. Bam! Now you've got a brand new M16A4. And 2, it gives you the blueprint in a place called the replicator. When you hear the word replicator, think 3D printer, because it's just a machine that automatically produces weapons for you over a certain amount of time. Now that you've got the M16A4 blueprint, using it in raids like shooting things, killing things, and extracting with it will earn you chrono traces towards completing the blueprint.
Oh shit, hey, who the fuck is that?
So, I mean, are we this kind of reminds me of the weapon bench in Warframe a little bit, right? Where you have the mats, you go to craft it, and it crafts over a period of time. I guess it's kind of adjacent because it sounds like, yeah, there's multiple challenges and multiple things that you do in order to finish the blueprint.
No, that's just a random guy. I got him.
You also gain chrono traces by selling random shit in the refiner we talked about earlier, and those chrono traces can be put towards any weapon blueprint. And once you've got enough to complete the blueprint, congratulations, you're now the US government. You can print as many M16s as you want, and the only thing it costs is waiting 30 minutes. And this is 30 real life minutes, so you can play a raid, go AFK, you can even close the game and it won't change anything. 30 minutes is 30 minutes. The more power.
So that's actually really interesting. So it does kind of sound like the Warframe bench a little bit, although you're able to queue up multiples at one, where like if I wanted to make a, what is it? The cipher keys, the things that auto hack for you, you'll have like a 1 and then you'll have like a 10 or like 100 batch. You'll have like a batch recipe, which is different. That's actually really interesting. And I wonder how that interacts with game balance. So that's the thing. Does it invalidate the core gameplay loop, as some Destiny players would say, in terms of crafting, right? Does it invalidate the core gameplay loop to 3D print 400 M16s if, if you no longer have to worry about losing it? I don't think so. I don't think it invalidates the core gameplay loop. Because at minimum, you do have to do the challenges. You have to make sure you actually unlock the blueprint. And yeah, you're waiting real time. Yeah, so that's kind of a balancing factor, right? Yeah, balancing factor. But also, it's like, sure, you're able to go in with an M16, but you can still get got by an anomaly, or you can still get got by some means and still lose that M16. So I think it's super interesting. that it gives you kind of a safety net. That way you're not having to, like, you can work towards something, right? Like, you can work towards effectively a semi-permanent unlock, right? You're just, using time to print more M16s. And then you're able to, you can have that safety net, right? I don't know. I think it's interesting. I don't know if it'd be fine for all weapons. Like, I don't know if like a 50 cal, right? Maybe that should be via drop or via anomalous zone only. But, general good stuffs, I think, is fine. I think there's a conversation that can be had towards balancing that. I like this, though. I think it's neat.
Powerful the item, the longer the wait is. Like an M82 Barrett will take an entire day, but you can print a Mossberg 590 in literally 5 seconds. Now, those of you with PhDs in quantum mechanics or some kind of applied math might be thinking to yourself, wait, if I can make an unlimited number of guns in the replicator for free, and you can sell guns in the refiner for credits, can't you just take an unlimited number of M16s from the replicator and immediately shove them in the refiner for an infinite money glitch? And the answer to that question is, well, yes, but actually, no. Weapons you find and extract from a raid are labeled and worth hundreds, if not thousands of credits in the refiner. Like an enchanted 590 is worth 400 credits. But any weapon you produce in the replicator is technically a replica and usually only worth a single credit. So I guess this is technically an infinite money glitch, but the amount of money that you're making from this is so incredibly small that it's nothing but a waste of time.
You can just
I don't know. I think some crypto bros and some Silicon Valley bros would very much love to get their hands on this tech. It is, in fact, an infinite money glitch. But I mean, that's the balancing point, right? It sets the value to 1. And I mean, yes, technically you can spend however many hundreds of hours just printing everything. And sure, hundreds of thousands of hours, you have hundreds of thousands of credits. Because 1 per, right? I mean, yeah, technically, I don't know. I feel like if you wanted to hyper optimize it, it's something that you always have things crafting. But it's also kind of silly. And even then, right? So the 5-second shotgun, if the 5-second shotgun sells for 1, and a Barrett that prints for 1 day sells for 1, assuming they sell for 1, technically the 5-second shotgun is going to be the most optimal way to do that. But I mean, it's like, we're looking at hyper optimization, right? Like, that's a different way of playing the game, and you're not even technically playing the game at that point, right? Might as well just play the game, because how do I math this? So if let's say one gun is 400 credits, right? Like he said, the enriched variant of that. So let's say a match takes, I don't know, 15 minutes. So 15 times 60 seconds. So that would be 900. So 900 divided by 5. So at this, in the same interval, and how the numbers make sense, right? So let's say it's 15 minutes per game, right? So 15 times 60, that's 900, right? So 900 seconds to effectively get 400 credits for just that specific gun. Versus if let's say the shotgun that takes 5 seconds sells for 1 credit each. So 900 seconds in that same 15-minute period of time, divide by 5, you will print 180 of the 5-second shotguns and only make 180 credits. So you see how it's better. I mean, obviously, I'm kind of just like flat valuing a lot of this. I'm sure there's a little bit more nuance to that. And obviously, you can just fail and not extract with anything. I'm not accounting for that. At just an optimal baseline, these are the stats I'm using. It is technically better to just play the game and extract with an enriched item. That being said, while you're playing with that, if you can queue, however many I said, I honestly just closed out the calculator. However many shotguns 180 shotguns. If you can make 180 shotguns, if you can queue up 180 of them while you're playing, then yeah, you walk out with 580, right? But once again, we're talking about optimal if you can leave the screen and let them craft while you're playing the game. We're talking about some weird like optimization jank, if that makes sense. So on average, though, playing the game is going to be beneficial. That being said, there is benefit to if there is a flat conversion rate of 5 seconds equals 1 credit, just mass produce that and then use both. But does it really matter, right? At that point, you shrug and go, that is a lot of effort, and you're making it into a job. You're doing the streamer thing, right?
The shotgun for free. It takes 5 seconds. Do that over and over, and then sell it for money to make an infinite money glitch.
Right.
So I'm doing this right now with the Taz B. I think you're actually right. I'm just like farming Taz B's.
Also, I'm shocked that Badger's like, you're actually right. I was doing it earlier. What do you mean? I was committing like money fraud.
No, it's not really an infinite money glitch, dude. It's 2 fucking credits. This is not an infinite money glitch.
No. Is he now? $2 is tender.
Okay,
all right, it's currency.
Okay. Yes, you make the thing in 5 seconds, and you get 2 credits, and you can technically do it on loop. So yes, it is an infinite money glitch, but it's like an infinite penny glitch. Okay. I know this whole explanation was a bit much, but I guarantee you that the whole system will make sense if you just spend time in the game. I'm ridiculously dumb, and I got it pretty quickly. My wife questions if I have a learning disability multiple times a week, and I managed to figure everything out. So you can figure it out, dog. So now that you know that you can buy weapons in the shop and craft weapons in the replicator, the third most reliable way to gain some dank-ass gear is just plain old contracts.
Right.
They offer some monster weapons for simple objectives and are responsible for half the shit I have in my stash. Obviously, you can loot in raids, which is way more unpredictable because even if you find some really cool shit in a container or another operative, who knows if you'll extract with it given how dangerous these zones are. But even though it's more volatile, taking loot off of other players is by far the most fun and the most satisfying way to stack up your gear. Every bad guy basically being a mystery box of loot makes every raid feel like a whole new experience. Why was this guy's loot so bad? Why was this guy's loot so good? Why does this guy have 34 Makarov magazines when he isn't running a Makarov? In my experience, most players are carrying fairly mid loot, like a whole lot of renters that find decent loot in the zone before unfortunately running into my crew.
When you lose in the mid-off, bro. Like, come on. I went to the mid-off and everyone knew you, dog. They said that you were fucking a card carrying member. It was crazy.
Which one's worse, to lose the mid-off or win it?
There's no winning in a mid-off. Trust me.
Just showing up, you're cooked. Just showing up.
But every now and again, you'll run into somebody with a kid so insane, it makes you rethink your whole approach to building a loadout. Look at this fucking guy's loadout. He's nothing but plates. Rifle cases and airdrops are 2 of my favorites for finding consistently decent primaries in a raid, with the one footnote being that airdrops don't use parachutes in this game, they use rocket fuel.
Oh yeah, no, it's right here. This might land on us.
Why is it coming like a damn rocket?
We're gonna hold your hand when we say this. It is a rocket. You better run.
1, 3, 4.
Holy shit.
Yo, what the fuck? No way! What? That is such bullshit! There's no fucking way that just happened. That last, like, 100 meters happened in a split second. That's bullshit.
Super quick.
Sound advice.
Jesus. Got slimed out by a damn predator drone from Amazon. Nearing the end of my playtime with the game, I upgraded from the standard to the premium edition just so I could show you guys the highest tier shit in the game. I desperately wanted to see how the hell Gaijin was going to balance a T90 and a KA-50 Black Shark against players running around with rusty Makarovs.
What do I do with my fucking rented pump action shotgun? Against
my rusty
Good question.
And the answer is that both of these vehicles are only available in Nexus Clan vs. Clan battles, which is their version of a round-based arena shooter, and were never intended for use in the normal extraction mode. Now, don't get me wrong, Nexus battles are still extremely fun and extremely intense, especially if your homies end up on the enemy team.
Mickey Boss on the enemy team. Fucking tell him! Fucking tell him! Fucking head off!
Okay, all right.
Yippee! It's gonna be so much fun with my friends.
I got one of you. I got one of you for sure. I got one of you for sure. But these vehicles were never going to be in regular raids, and the developers will not let you unlock them at this point, but they let me know that they do intend to allow you access in future updates. So there may be vehicles in the game that are fun to cruise around in, but we'll have to wait and see how the snail people fit an attack chopper in the game. These are mines, but I can tank them. I don't think I can tank him, alright? Just run. We're pretty close to extract. I don't care. That is a full-blown military vehicle. Those are tiny-ass little, like, fake Prion mines. I don't get it.
It's the anomalous landmine, you piece of shit.
Yeah?
What do you think was gonna happen?
To make up for the disappointment of the Black Shark and T90, I decided to find the most absurd gear in the game, and I'd like you to meet my dog that triples my carrying capacity and has a name in Chinese that I cannot pronounce.
Oh, wow. The dog's actually Chinese. That is,
yeah, he's actually Chinese.
I thought that was
amazing.
Why would I say that? Why would I say the dog is
Chinese? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not gonna lie. You can tell if the dog is dangerous by the name like 9 times out of 10. If somebody got a dog named like Cupcake, it's gonna vaporize you.
Yeah.
But if it's like Megatron or something, it's gonna be like the nicest.
Baphomet.
Aldrich the God Devourer. Nah, you don't bite. It's cool.
As far as weapons go, the most outlandish I could find was the Ash 12, which is basically a weapon that they yoinked out of Warhammer 40k. I'm starting to think they call it that because that's the only thing left when you shoot somebody with it.
They made that to kill hostage takers through walls.
What? Are you for real?
Yeah.
The Ash 12
It's
is insane.
genuinely the closest thing that they've dropped for like Warhammer. They try to put a Warhammer gun in real life.
Damn, kill a
Damn,
hostage
gravity
takers
gun.
through walls. Who the hell even thinks that's a necessity of technology? Okay, 12.7 by 55 millimeters.
God.
That's so bizarre.
Holy shit.
Like,
Just
what the
vaporize a
fuck
dude
is
on
this,
the other
Grouse? It's got a
side.
moose on the side of it.
What do you
Yeah,
think
let me
they
bring my
tested it on?
moose gun to CQB practice.
This
This
shit.
gun has the bloody mess perk.
Visible.
This is such a scary fucking gun.
I
I
love
think it's
that.
just worth mentioning the muzzle brake on that thing looks like the fucking muzzle brake on a Space Marines bolter.
Kinda.
I'm just saying, man, you could stick a Costco hot dog down the barrel of that thing, okay?
All right, let's go use it on a person. I'm a man
No.
of science. Shoot me in the
No.
leg. Shoot me in the leg. Shoot me in the leg. Shoot me in the leg.
He's doing the snake tactic. Oh, actually,
He's snaking.
And it's perfect. I got his ass.
Good stuff.
He might have a painkiller.
No, I already killed him. There's his buddy. Hold on.
Nice.
See, the snake tactic totally works. It works,
Yeah.
buddy.
The only weapon that I found more fascinating than the Ash 12 was the M82 Barrett, unfortunately chambered in 416 instead of 50 BMG, but I don't care. It looks like a 50, it sounds like a 50. Deep in my soul, I believe it's a 50.
It's quite loud.
Is it?
Yeah, you might have gathered.
Oh,
The sounds are
my
good.
God, it is loud. I could stand on top of the gun range. Can't believe you can do this, Chad. They let you do this? How did I miss this? There we go.
My buddies kept egging me on to run the dumbest possible sight on it, and the micro red dot, unfortunately, was the best option.
Wait, bad guy.
Over there.
Is that you? I just saw a bad guy who just blew his chest wide open, dude. Holy shit, he's probably got a friend. Wait.
Oh, I just got killed.
Ow. Damn. He does more damage than me.
Blasted. Come back.
Wow.
Come back, buddy. He is so fucking dead, dude. He is so dead. All right, let me go find some
funny.
active matter. Actually, fuck it. We'll do it because it's fun.
It was self-defense. Your Honor.
Your honor.
That is so expensive too, because I'm assuming those rounds definitely are not cheap. Oh man.
He looked at
He
me
was a-
kind of funny.
He had to be destroyed.
And just when I thought the M82 was the end-all be-all of weapons that makes any operative absolutely unstoppable,
Yeah, no, they're across. Yeah, they're at 45.
Oh, I just fucking nailed one of them.
Grouse had the bright idea of giving me night vision goggles, and this combination led to the most nerve-wracking, heart-pounding raid that I have ever experienced.
I think I hear bullets. Shots. I don't see anybody right now. Oh, I see him. I don't think they see me yet. Let's see. They don't, for sure. Okay, I
Oh, there's two.
I see one. Okay,
I don't think that's hit scan.
He's gotta be down. Did I miss him that many times? Okay, I got him all prone. I think I got them both. Oh, he's still up.
My spectate is busted, so it looks like you're looking like into the building, so I can't tell what you're doing.
Okay, I got them both. Holy shit.
I mean, honestly, good shots. It seems like they're projectiles versus hit scan, which is fine. I mean, the Kraber from Titanfall 2 is projectile versus hit scan, right? So, I mean, it is technically a balancing point. Yeah, I mean, that was wild.
Nice.
I thought they would both die on the
Nice,
first
nice.
shot, but I think they're really kitted out. The NVGs really helped me out there. God, my heart is gonna beat out of my chest.
The two guys that I just clumsily blasted away were not only running better kits than me, they were both running the Hunter body sleeve, which allows you to run 8 armor plates on your body when a lot of characters can only run 3. No wonder I had to hit them so many times to kill them because I had no idea I was shooting the fucking Terminator.
I see Comfy Gaming say either Badger's aim is fried died or that boy was chunky. Dude, it was both. Look at this fucking guy's loadout. He's nothing but plates. He has 6 fucking plates. Are you for real? He had 7 regeneration injectors and 2 painkillers. Okay, no wonder these guys took forever to die. I was trying to kill God with a 50 cal. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full health plates. Not even the broken ones. Full health plates. Look at this again. Look at that.
In a bizarre twist,
Wild.
one of the guys I shot was also running an M82 Barrett just like me, which goes to show my point earlier in the video was bang on. Bringing the right gear to the right raid leads to the most magical outcomes. My aim was probably worse than theirs. My reflexes were probably worse than theirs. My gear was worse than theirs. But just because Grouse gifted me these crazy ass night vision goggles, I'm the one walking away with the loot.
Why am I running NVGs? Okay, the bullets don't care how dark it is, all right? I'm still gonna kill you.
To make things even dumber, Grouse in Twitch chat thought it would be funny if I picked up the Dead Hunter's 50 BMG so I could run around bump firing a second M82 with an uncapped fire rate.
Wyatt in my chat is saying should be able to put a 3rd M82 in the sidearm slot.
Now we're thinking
okay, chat, by the
tutorials.
way, I'll show you just so you can see the rapid fire on the M82. It's a little ridiculous.
Christ.
Wait, I'm going again. I'm going again.
Are you slam firing a fucking...
Yes.
So inaccurate.
Slam firing. I'm bump firing an M82 Barrett.
Yeah, I broke my index finger on the trigger guard. What's up?
And when it was all said and done, I ended up killing 6 out of the 8 other players on the server by myself, which is an all-time high for me.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Right ahead of me. Give me a second, dog. Give me a second. I gotta hit these shots.
Yeah.
Got him that time. They stood still, which is great. Got them too, all 3, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I'm getting shot at. There's a dude.
Damn, he's...
Oh, I have nothing in my fucking magazine. Wait, I'll get him. Give me a second. You fucking dumbass. Get wrecked.
Good shit. He hurt the fuck out of me.
This is why we keep the second M82.
Yeah,
Exactly.
dude, whoever said the pen is mightier than the sword clearly has not come across me with 2 M82s.
And in typical active matter fashion, I made it all the way to the extract, only to be blown 90 feet into the ocean by a ball of lightning and lost every bit of gear I literally killed over half the server for.
I'm gonna activate the extract. Just get over here. Oh my god, it knocked me into the water like 40 feet. I'm so fucked, dude. I'm so fucked.
Wow.
Now I know using night vision goggles and an M82 to blast a bunch of poor Rent-A-Gear players into an early grave might sound unfair.
I feel like just running people's fades with MPGs and 50 cals is so disrespectful.
There's literally like some guy who's like, oh boy, I can't wait to play my first match. And he comes up with like an AK that's been in someone's drywall in Afghanistan since like the 70s. He just gets bulldozed. Like, why'd you come through, bro? Slime, this is not safe for you.
But I'm here to tell you that the underdog always has a shot in active matter. This is an undisputable fact after I saw Digi, yes, our very own digital vagrant, clutch up against an opposing squad of 3 using nothing but an M9 pistol.
Oh, directly ahead of us.
Wow.
There he is.
I just lit him up a bunch. Oh, his buddy got me.
3. Oh, I'm fucked. I am absolutely fucked.
Insurance policy coming in handy. Nah, this is a quick fix.
Got one.
You can wait for me if you want.
No, they're pushing me.
He's going ham.
Got 2.
I will be there before you know it.
Got 3. Holy shit. With
Good job, Digi.
M9.
That's amazing. Where'd you hit him? Did you headshot him?
No, I just fucking shot them until they fell over.
Wow.
Yeah?
I'm not putting this in the video. This is immersion
you.
breaking. This is so immersion breaking.
I
never believe
No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
I will actually fucking drive to your house and light it ablaze.
That would be funny.
Lord, inaccurate Digi.
Unfortunately, or for some of you probably, fortunately, I did Digi dirty by accidentally killing him a bunch of times with friendly fire. The game always has you on edge because you could die at any second, your teammates look just like the bad guys, and even though we wore pink ribbons to identify each other, it didn't always work.
Don't waste my fucking time.
God, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, you're getting pieced up and having to shoot this guy.
Got in the face.
I mean, he's still right there. What the fuck?
I got him. I got him.
You're right. We should transfer ownership of TikTok to the federal government.
To me. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
I knew you were here, you bitch. Or is that you?
It was me!
All right, well, why are you making so much noise? Jesus.
He told you so many fucking
That's it. That's the last fade.
All right, you got pieced up. That's just the way it goes.
You absolutely just slimed your day
All
one.
right, I don't give a shit. The last dude, there was another dude that didn't die that was in this area that was wearing orange. I feel justified. Got a statue. Perfect.
I told you like 50 fucking times.
I got a statue. Doesn't matter. This is exactly what I want.
People were saying it's the most cohesive team.
Did you watch this drive?
The most.
Oh, you fucking idiot! Oh my god, there's no way. I was killing the statue, you big moron! God damn it. I just said watch this drive. I just said watch this drive.
Oh my god. Yo, Digi, what the fuck are you
I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Wow. Yeah, they're saying it's the most cohesive team ever created.
I'm crying, gang. You rolled a grenade at his dead body's feet, and he flew back 6 yards.
I need one more, dude. I'll be right back. If I extracted right now, would you get mad at me? If I just like popped out of here, would you get mad?
I want you to know there's a whole lot more wackiness in this game that I can fit into one video. The Venom symbiote enemy called the Devourer and the Invisible Children definitely come to mind.
Invisible to me.
God, what is this black basketball dude?
The Poltergeist enemy brings up a real moral conundrum too. Like, is it okay to torch a child with a flamethrower if that child is invisible and also a ghost and also throwing stuff at you, thus making him an enemy combatant? Even with YouTube's new guidelines, that technically makes him fair game. But at the same time, I can't see him. So, I don't know.
I got the invisible child in here, and the invisible child doesn't know that I have a flamethrower. Can you hear him, chat? Can you hear him? He picks up random shit.
Yeah, Badgers. Yeah, he's Badger.
I got him. Poltergeist eliminated. Oh, look, it's another invisible kid. You ready, chat? You ready? Get out of the room. Get out of the fucking room. There, he's somewhere in there. I don't know where he is, but he's somewhere.
Yeah.
A final reminder that you can buy the early version of ActiveBadger at the link below or the pinned comment. I've been having an absolute blast with it, and it turns the entire extraction genre right on its head.
What? No, come back. Whatever you just did. Come back. Come back.
It's literally just.
Hold on.
Say I ain't tweaking.
Say I ain't tweaking.
Say about the gang.
Hit the four in midair. Hit the four in midair, dude. Oh my god.
Using my sign-up link is a great way to support my videos, and I cannot express how important it is that you find squad mates via my Discord or the official Active Matter Discord.
Dude, Mom said we have to obey gravity when she's not here.
Communication and teamwork is so vital in this game that you gotta have some homies throwing up hand signs at the very least.
You ready? You ready?
Hit me.
All right.
Ball. I just want you to know, I'm gonna get a kill and instantly hit this shit. Wait, can you do it while you're shooting? No, you can't.
No, you can't on our screen.
I smoked him.
Oh, are
That's
you for
on
real?
4.
Let's go.
Are you for real? Hit four.
Ball.
That's on 4.
A final thank you to Active Matter for sponsoring this video, and a final thank you to my homies and my Twitch chat for making this video way funnier than it otherwise would have been.
I was like, Goose, don't eat those fucking sour Skittles, and like, he ate the sour Skittles, dude.
Sour Skittles. But like, real shit though. What's stopping you from strapping a cooking knife to the end of a barrel and calling it a bayonet?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, dog. If I'm fighting in World War III and I hear my commanding officer say, fix bayonets, I'm fragging his tent. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But like, you tell me to go down into the fucking, into like the Chinese hole again, bro, like you're getting fragged in your tent.
The pit of the void, that's just like a black hole.
I hear like Labubu theme song and K-pop Demon Hunters coming from the hole of the grave. It's like, I'm not going to
Hey, yo, on that note, Grouse, you know that Silento went to prison, right?
Yeah, axe murder. against his cousin. I'm pretty sure.
Like 4
assault with a hatchet, but committed homicide with a firearm.
years to life for some shit.
Well, I don't know. When you fucking Jason Voorhees your cousin, I guess that's what happens. Yeah. When you stick your cousin inside of a sleeping bag and slam him against a tree, yeah, that's gonna fucking happen. And then Silent like, why am I here? Me when I'm 40 harassing my nephew while wearing a Halo 2 t-shirt and crushing Mountain Dew G.
I'm gonna be honest, the Xbox One Halo 2 art, it kind of throws me off a little bit, but then I remember that's anniversary, yeah. I was not expecting that to make my brain, like, soft reboot.
Fuel cans on my forehead. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know shit about this.
You don't know shit about this, bro.
You don't post the photo? You weren't fucking there, dude. You weren't fucking there. Okay? You didn't see
this shit, dude.
You didn't see Keith David get branded by the brutes, bro.
So good.
You weren't there.
That was
Good
a hard
scene.
day in history.
You don't know nothing about this, bro. You know what kind of pissed me off? Last month I had an expired license. I have a new one now, it's fine. But I was operating on an expired license, and I was able to purchase several $100s worth of ammunition without a single problem on an expired license. You know what I couldn't buy on an expired license? A single Twisted Tea can.
That's the US, baby. Wonderful.
I literally bought shit that could be in my Tarkov inventory.
Yep.
On an expired license, and they wouldn't give me a fucking Twisted Tea can.
Lovely.
I thought you were gonna say lottery tickets or cigarettes.
No. I had M80. I bought 7.62 M80 that you get from level 4 Peacekeeper in Tarkov, and they wouldn't let me have something that's below 5 ABV.
Yo, that's just level 4 pen too. That's insane.
I know.
Jelly Peppers, what are you saying, bitch? How are you gonna drink a bullet? We weren't talking about.
You missed a whole lot.
All right, we were not talking about the equivalent of like I could buy this thing to drink or this thing to drink. We're not drinking shotgun shells. You ever have your lips touch the jack and instantly fast travel to county for the night,
Yeah, there's a side quest in Skyrim about that.
I have been to jail twice. The wolf who loves you
That's
just
awesome.
said that. Chad, I visited the South recently. I went to Graceland, you know, the home of Elvis in Memphis, Tennessee. I
Good
cannot
stuff.
believe the state of Tennessee fries fucking everything before they eat it.
Oh, yeah, that's just
There's not a
South.
single thing that they don't fry before they eat it.
I was in Chattanooga and I got a deep fried Caesar salad. The whole thing was just fried.
How? Surely that's not iceberg lettuce. Romaine? I'm more just how the mechanics of how that works. Do you just put it in like just a mixing bowl and you mix all the lettuce and stuff in with the Caesar? And then you fry like the ball? Like how does that work? See, now I'm fascinated by this.
It was the whole head of lettuce was encased.
Hey, man. Even the Caesar dressing itself.
The Caesar dressing was fried. It was crazy.
Grouse, they pass you a knife and fork, and both of them were just breaded and fried.
I think the whole damn restaurant might have been fried. To be honest.
And that's all that I have to say about Active Matter. I would like to thank you so very much for watching my video all the way to the end. Those were 45 fairly intense minutes, but you made it all the way here. Congratulations. And be sure to tune in next time when I might just be able to squeeze in one more video this year. You're gonna say it's impossible, but it's probably impossible.
I mean, if there's one person who could do it, it's Badger. He knows his limitations and he knows what he can and can't do. So if he makes another one before the end of the year, what a legend. I like this. I was having a little bit of trouble adapting to the format and how it was, how the progression worked. So I do apologize. I feel like I definitely paused during some pretty rough moments, if that makes sense, which I should have left going. But I don't know. I'm kind of mixed because I feel like I could have done a little bit of a better job on reacting to this. But this video was great. I honestly enjoyed it, and I think that there's a really cool game here. I think what's important as well is if Gaijin intends to support this long term, what long term updates, frequency of long term updates. You know, if they keep the game going, you know, I could see this being a really cool thing. because it'd be really just a shame if this is part of just an extraction shooter fad. So hopefully that's hopefully they keep up with that. But thank you everyone for watching. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Russian Badger, for an amazing video. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next one.